The purpose of this conversation is to discuss the unexplored occult sciences. These are used widely in business in this day and age. The hidden superpowers, once unleashed, can do wonders for an organization and its team. Today's guest dedicates her profession to unleashing full potential of professionals at work and in their personal lives too. She dedicates the growth and development through occult sciences, simple practices tailored to an individual's challenges. Vasudha, welcome. So let's discuss and let's dive into the topic for today, the role of destiny in one's life versus action oriented and goal oriented life. For sure, destiny has some role, but only to a certain point. I'll take a random guess. It could be 10%, 20, at the most 25, roughly. Beyond this, it is actions which speak louder than words.
Yes, so what you are saying, Kashyap, is I will not agree to 25% destiny because destiny is an important criteria. Let me just tell you what is destiny as per me. The role of destiny in one's life defines factors which are like birthplace, family, we call in Hindi, which is like kul, where the person is born, some inherent talents. So some of the talents that these persons or all of us as an individual we inherit from our ancestors, parents, or even the family. Like if you know, in the ancient times, they said that a Brahmin guy will, the boy born in a Brahmin family will always become a Pandit. Why is it like that? Because it's the inherent talent, it's the inherent knowledge that these people acquire over the time, and they make it like a legacy. So destiny is combined of all of this, like the predetermined factors I said, the birthplace, the family, the go through, and everything. And then there are unpredictable events. So, for example, there is natural disaster, or there is a area where it keeps flooding. So, all of this is also a part of destiny. It's not really the human being who is causing the floods to be, but it's like the natural disaster. So, some of the things we can manage, and some of the things we can't. So, then there are like health changes or certain genetic disorders. All of these can also be called as destiny moment the soul takes birth. So, how we do it is through Akashic records. It helps an individual to decode all of this, to decode what are the lessons he has to learn, to decode what is the full potential, what is the purpose of his life. All of us are born to serve something in this world, and it's very important to know that what are we born for. And this is where I come in into picture, wherein I develop this niche to help all the individuals decode their destiny and combine it with the action oriented plan. So the action based life is more like, where the person develops resilience, the success stories, they continuously work on themselves to overcome obstacles. But where destiny plays, it's all interconnected. So destiny gives us a starting point from where I have to start in my life. What do I have to do? Which helps the person to make proper action plan. That what is the starting plan? Where are they heading? Is this the right way? Is the pathway correct? So that is why destiny and actions both are interconnected to each other, and it plays a very important role in one's life, wherein developing a healthy and a strong mindset is also important, which we get it from the role of destiny. That what is the kind of mindset I need to have? I may have a goal to earn 1 crore in a year, but do I really have the mindset to attract 1 crore in a year? So it walks hand in hand. And I would not say that actions are important, because everything that you dream and everything that you aspire will only get the shape through the destiny and the actions that we take. So I hope that it's making sense and I'm able to explain it in a proper way. The balance between the two is what one needs to learn. That how do I balance my destiny, what is planned for me already, and what are the actions I am taking. How the balance can be there between the both is where a destiny transformation mentor or somebody will be able to guide. And occult science is also seen in a bad way. Like the moment people hear occult science, they feel it's a black magic or it's tantra magic or something like that. So it's not really like that. It's more about decoding one science, like everything numerology or whatever we do, where we are decoding one's life may fall under occult science category. So it's not really the bad part of it always, but also a good way wherein we can shape our personality. Like I was an HR manager earlier. I was a corporate employee. I worked in corporates for almost 17 years of my life. But later on, I realized that I wasn't happy. I did not have the fulfillment. Like I wasn't really enjoying the job that I was doing. What I really loved to do was training people, coaching people, understanding their behavior, why one's personality is like this, why are they behaving in a certain way. So all of these things when came into my life, that's when I realized that occult science is actually very beautiful, and that's where my destiny lied. And after 37 years, after working in corporates for 17 years, I made the shift wherein now I'm helping people for decoding their true potential. All of us have these inherent talents, innate potential, the born talents, but to decode that and to have that action pathway is what we really do.
So you have personally experienced some form of transformations, and to what extent do you think that destiny plays a role?
See, as I said, it's a balance between destiny and action taking. So I decoded my destiny. I decoded the purpose of my life, and then I made an action plan on how do I go about it. So I feel I would not really give a percentage or anything like that, because it's kind of immeasurable. For some of you, for some of the person, for some of the individuals, they may feel that it's like 25%, 50%, but actually both are very important. They both play a very balanced role in one's life. The transformation that I went through, I really can't measure, but it really helped me to become my best version. I was a super irritating person earlier. Like I used to get irritated. I didn't have a composed tone. I wasn't a calm person at all. And I used to be all, I didn't have a lot of friends. So relationships were spoiled and so many things were happening. Only when I decoded my destiny that why it is happening like this, I could get the action plan on how I need to proceed.
When it comes to destiny, what I have noticed, there are primarily two kinds of people. Actually, it's three, but we have already covered the third, which is maintaining a balance between the destiny and actions. The other two kind of people that I meet and I have personally interacted. The first one is those people who are, leaving everything on destiny, and the other kind of people, they think there is no destiny. It is me who makes everything happen. It is me who shapes my life. So there is this extreme polarization towards uh, each one, and people like you and me, we are aware that it's a balance.
Correct. So, the first kind of people where you said that believe everything on destiny, it's actually the conditioning that happens within the family. The moment a child is born, we see that they keep saying, Bhagwan pe bharosa rakho, keep trusting God, have faith in God. He is the one who is guiding you. Whereas they forget to put in the seed that even though the divine force is guiding him, but he's the one who has to walk the pathway. He cannot say the divine that you run the pathway for me or you walk on the path for me. And the other kind of people, they kind of know that there is a divine, maybe who is guiding me, but I have the power because they kind of take the complete accountability of their life, wherein they feel that if I have the will to do it, as I said, the willpower, healthy mindset, all of these are very, very important things when it comes to action taking. So these are the people who know that somehow they think that even if there is a divine power, but I am that divine power who is going to shape my own life, who's going to shape my own destiny, and I can create my own pathway. So this makes them a very strong-willed person, which is very much needed for you to be aspiring to become someone really, really big or create your mark in the society. It's all about the conditioning that, like I always say, for everything, the answer lies in the childhood. Whatever a soul has gone through until the 8 or 9 years of their life, the kind of words they listen, it creates their belief system and it creates a mark in their unconscious mind. Everything that they are doing is really the conditioning that they have been through. And that's where it is important at times to break the pattern. We are human beings, we are made of sacred geometry. Our face is a structure, the numbers are a structure, the alphabets are a structure. So, somewhere it is very important to take the charge of the life, become the life manager, and create your own pathway and then take a chance. So we wouldn't say that, the first kind of person will always give up, saying that destiny will take care. But the second kind of person will challenge the destiny that, okay, fine, you said that I can't do this, but I have the capability to do this. I can go ahead and do it. So they have like a win-win and a fighting situation where they overcome so many things for them, their own self. And these are the kind of person, and the third kind of person, like the balance. So the balance will not come in one day or in 3 months or in a year. It needs years of sadhana, years of practice, of you being with your own self and having that kind of awareness on what you are as a person. Connecting with your own self is very much important than connecting with more people. If we are connected with ourselves, the connection with other people becomes very easy. As we are within, we are out.
What I feel is that uh, people who don't believe in destiny and who believe is that I create my own life, they end up achieving more than people who leave everything on destiny. But people like you and me who maintain a balance, we are more capable and resilient to let go of any setbacks and then be able to navigate. So so in a way we are following a more balanced approach. We don't think about destiny, but we acknowledge that it is there. It does play a role, but it's not my job to think about it. While I am taking action, your 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 voice is not audible.
Mhm.
Yes, now yes.
So what is this? In the second kind of people that we are talking about, they are more attached to the result of it. So they are doing the process because they want to achieve something. Hence, they end up achieving more and more. And the third kind of people, like you and me, We are not attached to the results. We are here for the purpose. We found out what is the mission, what is the purpose that we have to serve. If we are doing it, it's good. If we are not doing it, it doesn't make us sad. Uh, the moment of individual attaches himself with the result, he started getting, we call it as junoon in Hindi, wherein they have this thing that I want it by hook or by crook, I'm going to get it.
Junun means obsession.
Yeah, obsession. They have this kind of obsession wherein they want the result by hook or by crook. So, in that particular way, they may end up doing something which is not integrity or which may not be legal because they are more concerned about the achievements or the results that they want in their life. And the balanced kind of approach is where it really doesn't matter so much if there is a setback. The only question we need to ask is, what is my learning? What am I learning from this? Has this situation happened with me to teach me a lesson? So we always think that everything happens in our favor, either to teach a lesson or to move ahead, or maybe it is not meant for me. So maybe it's not the right time for me to get the kind of results. So I always believe in that, and I always tell everybody in my family and people around me that don't attach yourself with the output that you want in your life. The moment we do that, the obsession, possessiveness, every ego, everything starts kicking in.
You also mentioned about to know others. It's more important to know yourself. Share something. Share a short story about your personal experience.
Sure. So, why I said this is because in 17 years of my corporate career, about 2.5, 3 years, I had a chance to work abroad in a country, Doha, Qatar. So when I went there, in the initial days, I actually started feeling homesick and very lonely because of the cross culture, the people around me, and the culture which was altogether very different. And I didn't know what to do. Like, I could not talk to people like I used to talk in India. And it gave me a lot of awareness that, okay, there is something called as self love, there is something called as understanding my own self. If I am not able to connect with any other individual, I am making the difference between the culture. I am thinking that I am an Indian and they are not Indian. So I need to cut this out. That's when I started developing this attitude of creating and connecting with my own self, my beliefs, my value, and what I am as a person. When I started doing this through meditations, through gratitude, through some other exercises, it all made a lot of sense because I was able to talk with anybody and everybody without knowing what religion, caste, creed the person belongs to. And that's when I realized the power. Like I was also expecting that time, and I was doing Garbha Sanskar from Manashakti Kendra, which gave us lot of these audios on how to culture the baby when they are in womb. And that's when I realized if I am not connected with myself, my soul will not be connected with me. And I started developing this of connecting with own self, taking full responsibility and having more awareness on if I am angry, why am I angry? If I am happy, why am I happy? Or why am I doing things the way I am doing? And it all made a lot of sense because then I started attracting people who belong to my own values, or we started having similar kind of things, or some other thing will be similar. Maybe we both are from HR background. Maybe we both believe in reading books. We both believe in doing meditation. So when I started connecting with my own self, I started attracting people who are connected with the values that I have as a person. And it became much more easy for me to spend the rest of the days in Qatar. And I was able to get through all the cross culture, the working culture, and all the differences. And when I came back, I was completely a transformed person because then I did not care about who the other person is, who am I talking to. And one more incident is like I had this time where I took a call to become a single mother. The moment I took a call to become a single mother, the first question came in my mind is, how will I nurture my own daughter, or what will I do about it? Again, I realized that the similar thing that I did in Qatar, I have to connect with my own self as a mother. When I started doing that, the connection with my daughter became very effortlessly. And it helped me a lot to connect with everybody around me. Just more about what we are inside, we are outside.
Yeah,
And I actually learned it from Mr. Manoj Lekhi. He's a spiritual coach. Actually helped me, guided me on how I can develop my inward personality to have a great outward personality.
yeah. I think we humans share a lot of qualities and thoughts and emotions in common. So if I can understand mine, I can understand yours because events like loss of a parent, loss of a job, or you know, uh, giving birth to a child, setting up a new venture, or maybe getting a job promotion. These are all things that a lot of humans share in common. Obviously, there are nuances, so there are certain thoughts and emotions which specific people face, but generally, to understand others, it's very important to become self-aware, to know the the basics of what a human being is uh, on that level. Yes, for sure. Thank you so much for the valuable insights on destiny and self-awareness.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity where I could speak about this.
Thank you.
Thank you.